everybody, and welcome to Dodger Stadium for Game 2 of the 1966 World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles. The Dodgers took Game 1 2-1 on a weird play in the ninth, an error and then a base hit scored the winning run. And today's pitching matchup for the Dodgers is going to be Sandy Koufax. Koufax wins 27-9 in the regular season, pitched 323 innings, had a 1.73 earned run average. He struck out 317 and gave up 19 home runs. Let's go over the Baltimore Oriole lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop is going to be Luis Aparicio. Batting second, the left fielder, Kurt Blefary. Batting third, the right fielder, Frank Robinson. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Boog Powell. Batting sixth is the second baseman, Davey Johnson. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Paul Blair. Batting eighth is the catcher, Andy Etchebarren. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Jim Palmer. And Koufax looking in, he is a big left-hander. Like I said, he was 27-9 in the regular season. And here comes the pitch from Koufax to Aparicio. Aparicio in Game 1 went 0 for 4. And here comes the pitch. There's going to be a little pop-up behind the plate. Easy play for Roseboro. And there is one away. Here comes Blefary stepping up. He was 0 for 2 in Game 1. He did receive a walk. And here comes the pitch from Koufax. And that is a long drive way back, and it is going to be gone, and the Orioles take a early first inning lead on a home run by Kurt Blefary off of Sandy Koufax. Here comes Frank Robinson. Robinson was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Here comes the pitch from Koufax, and that's going to be a ground ball over towards Lefevre. Lefevre charging it, picks it up, throws him out, and there are two down. Here comes Brooks Robinson. He was also 0 for 4 in that first game. That first game was a well-pitched ball game as no hitters were taken by both pitchers into the seventh. And here comes the pitch from Koufax. And that's going to be a ground ball over towards Murray Wills. He picks it up, throws him out. But the Orioles get one here in the first inning on a home run by Kurt Blefary. And it is 1-0 Orioles. And pitching for the Orioles today is going to be Jim Palmer. Palmer was 15-10 in the regular season with a 3.46 earned run average. He pitched 208 innings, struck out 147, and gave up 21 home runs. Let's go over the Dodger lineup. Leading off playing shortstop is going to be Maury Wills. Batting second is the third baseman, Jim Gilliam. Batting third, the center fielder, Willie Davis. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Ron Fairley. Batting fifth is the second baseman, Jim Lefevre. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Lou Johnson. Batting seventh, the catcher, Johnny Roseboro. Batting eighth is the first baseman, Wes Parker. And batting ninth is Sandy Koufax. And here comes the pitch to Maury Wills from Palmer. And that is going to be a line shot right towards Davey Johnson, and he makes the play, and there's going to be one down. Here's Jim Gilliam. Gilliam was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Here comes the pitch, and there's going to be a ground ball over towards Boog Powell, and there's one down. Here's Willie Davis. Davis was 1 for 4 in Game 1. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. He struck him out. So Davis goes down on strikes. So Palmer gets the Dodgers out 1-2-3 here in the first, and it's 1-0 Orioles. Here's Boog Powell. Powell versus Koufax. Powell's hitting .250 in the World Series. Went 1 for 4 yesterday. Here's the pitch from Koufax. And that is going to be a long drive way back, and that is gone. It's the first home run for Powell in the World Series, and the Baltimore Orioles now lead 2-0. And here comes Davey Johnson. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. There's going to be a fly ball out towards center. Easy play for Tommy Davis. And there is one away. Here comes Paul Blair. There's the pitch. Blair during the regular season had 6 homers, 33 RBIs, and hit .277. He did not play in Game 1. And here comes the pitch from Koufax. And that's going to be a base hit for Blair. So Paul Blair is on. And here is Andy Etchebarren. 0 for 3 in Game 1. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. And he struck him out. Here's the first strikeout by Koufax. And here comes Jim Palmer. Not a good hitting pitcher. This should be a fairly easy out for Koufax. And he struck him out, just threw 3 fastballs right by him. And that's the inning. So we head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Orioles. Here's Fairley. Fairley did not play in Game 1. He had 14 homers, 61 RBIs, and hit .288. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. And that is a long drive way back. And it is going to be caught on the warning track. And there is one away. Here's Lefevre. Lefevre 0 for 2 yesterday. And here comes the pitch from Palmer. And he struck him out. So here's Lou Johnson. Johnson was 0 for 4 in Game 1. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. And it's going to be a little ground ball towards Aparicio. Good fielding shortstop. Picks it up, throws him out. And that's the inning. We head to the third. It's 2-0 Orioles. Here's Aparicio. He fouled out his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. And he's going to fly out to Davis in center. And here's Kurt Baferi. He homered his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. And he struck him out. Sandy Koufax strikes out Baferi. And there is a 2 down. There's Frank Robinson. He grounded out his first time up. This looks like a little tapper in front of the plate. Roseboro pounces on it and throws him out. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Orioles. Here's Johnny Roseboro. Roseboro 0 for 3 in Game 1. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. And there's going to be a ground ball towards Johnson. He picks it up, throws him out. And there is one away. Here comes Wes Parker. Parker was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Struck out a couple of times. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. And he walked him. So Wes Parker draws the walk. And the Dodgers have a man on. Here comes Koufax. Koufax is going to try to lay down the bunt. He fouls that one off. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. He struck him out. He strikes out Koufax on that one, and there is 2 down. Parker has a good lead over at first. See if he takes off. Palmer steps off. Parker shortens up his lead, and here comes Maury Wills. Here's the pitch from Palmer. There's going to be a fly ball out towards Baferi. He's going to make the catch easily, and the inning is over. We head to the fourth. It's 2-0 Orioles. Here's Brooks Robinson. Robinson 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. That's going to be a ground ball towards Gilliam. He's going to pick it up and throw him out, and there is one away. Here comes Boog Powell. Powell homered his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. There's going to be a ground ball towards Lefevre. Lefevre picks it up, throws him out, and there are 2 down. Here comes Davey Johnson. Johnson flew out his first time up. And there's a base hit. So Johnson gets his first hit of the World Series. And there's a man on. Here comes Paul Blair. He singled his first time up. Pitch from Koufax. That's going to be a fly ball out towards Davis. Davis chasing it down. Davis camping under it. Makes the catch. And that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Orioles. Here's Jim Gilliam. Gilliam grounded out his first time up. And here's the pitch from Palmer. And he walked him. So Gilliam is on with a walk. Good speed on the bases. He's getting the lead over there. Palmer looks him back. Here comes Davis stepping up. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. Davis struck out his first time up. And that's a base hit for Willie Davis. And that's going to put him at first and second. Nobody out for Ron Fairley. And that's the first hit of the game for the Dodgers. And here is Ron Fairley. Fairley flew out his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. That's going to be a little ground ball towards second base. That's going to move runners up. And there's one down. Here's Lefevre. We got runners at second and third. One out. Here comes the pitch from Palmer.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
That's a ground ball over towards Davey Johnson. Johnson picks it up, throws him out. Run will score. Everybody moves up, and it's now 2-1. And here's Lou Johnson. Davis over on third. There's a weak tapper back to the mound. Palmer makes the play, throws him out, and the inning is over. We head to the fifth. It's 2-1 Orioles. There's Andy Etchebarren. Etchebarren struck out his first time up. There's going to be a fly ball out towards Fairley. He will make the play, and there's one down. Here's Palmer. Palmer struck out his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Koufax, and he struck him out. 2 down, 4 strikeout for Koufax. Here's Aparicio. He's 0 for 2 today. And there's a base hit in the center. So Aparicio gets his first hit of the World Series. And here comes Lefevre. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Pitch from Koufax. That's a base hit. Aparicio, will he hold at second, or they're going to send him to third? No, he will stop at second. So it's first and second, 2 outs for Frank Robinson. Robinson 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out. Doesn't have a hit yet in the World Series. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. And there's a base hit in the center field. Let's see if they send Aparicio. And they're going to. And Dodgers will cut it off. The run is going to score. It is now 3-1. And here's Brooks Robinson. Robinson 0 for 2. Runners at first and second. And there's a wild pitch. Here comes the pitch now to Brooks Robinson. There's going to be a line shot right at Wills. He makes the play, and the inning's over. But the Orioles get one more. It's now 3-1. Here's Johnny Roseboro. He's 0 for 1 today. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. That's going to be a fly ball. Johnson will catch the pop up out in the outfield. He kind of went out there kind of deep to have it. And there's one away. Here is Wes Parker. Here comes the pitch. Parker walked his first time up. There's going to be a ground ball over towards Boo Powell. He's going to flip to Palmer. And there's going to be 2 down. So Koufax put it in play. And that's the inning. We head to the 6th. It's 3-1 Orioles. Here's Boog Powell, 1 for 2 today. There's going to be a ground ball over towards Gilliam. And he will throw him out. There's one down here in the 6th, and here's Johnson. Here comes a pitch from Koufax. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Wills will make the play. And there's 2 down. Here's Paul Blair. Blair 1 for 2 today. There's going to be a fly ball out towards Fairley. He's going to make the catch. And that's going to end the inning. Head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-1 Orioles. Here's Maury Wills. Wills 0 for 2 today. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. And that's going to be a base hit for Maury Wills. Good base stealer on the bases now. Wills looking over. He takes off, and here comes the throw from Etchebarren. And he is not going to get him. Wills steals second. And the Dodgers have a runner on second and nobody out for Jim Gilliam. Here comes Gilliam walking up. He's 1 for 2 today with a ground out and a walk. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. That's going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Robinson has it, and there's one away. Here's Willie Davis. Davis 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. There's a ground ball towards Powell. It should move Wills over to third, and it does. And here is Fairley. So the Dodgers have him run around third. 2 outs for Ron Fairley. There's a ground ball towards Brooks Robinson. He's going to make the play and throw him out. That will end the inning. We head to the top of the 7th. It's 3-1 Orioles. Here's Etchebarren facing Koufax. And that is going to be a base hit for Andy Etchebarren. So the catcher is on. And here comes Palmer. Palmer going to try to drop down a bunt. He taps it right to Koufax. Koufax throws him out. Etchebarren moves up to second, and here's Luis Aparicio. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. And there's going to be a fly ball into the gap. But Davis is on the run, and he'll make the catch, and there's 2 down. Kurt Bufferi, 2 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Koufax. And he got him. A little blooper. Here we are on the bottom of the 7th now. It's 3-1 Orioles. Jim Lefevre stepping up. He's 0 for 2. He's got an RBI today. And here comes the pitch from Palmer. And he struck him out. Jim Palmer strikes out Jim Lefevre. That's Palmer's 4th strikeout of the game. Here's Lou Johnson. He's 0 for 2. And he smacks it into the outfield, and it's going to be caught. And there's 2 down. So Blair camped under it. 2 down. Here's Johnny Roseboro. He's 0 for 2. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. And this is possible extra bases. It gets him down and into the gap, and it will be. It's going to roll to the wall. Roseboro is going to be on second with a double. Here's Wes Parker. Parker 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. Hit out to center. Blair chasing it down. He's got to run deep towards the wall. And he's going to make the catch. That's going to be the inning. We head to the top of the 8th. It's 3-1 Orioles on your home for Strat-o-Matic Baseball. Here's Frank Robinson. He's 1 for 3 today. with an RBI. Here's a pitch from Koufax. And it's going to be a ground ball. And it's a base hit that gets through the infield. Here's Brooks Robinson. He's 0 for 3. Pitch from Koufax. That should be a double play ball. And it's a 6-4-3 tailor-made double play. And there are 2 down. Here's Boog Powell. Powell 1 for 3 with a homer.
Team yearbooks, minutes, and programs.
Pitch from Koufax. And he walks him. So first walk of the day for Koufax. And here's Davey Johnson, who's 1 for 3. Pitch from Koufax. Right, a little tapper right back to the mound. Koufax not a bad fielding pitcher. Let's see if he grabs this one. Yep, he will throw him out. And the inning is over. Head to the bottom of the 8th. It is 3-1 Orioles. There's going to be a pinch hitter coming in for Koufax. And Walter Alston calls on Jeff Torborg to pinch hit. Torborg singled in his pinch hit debut in yesterday's ball game. Torborg standing there. Palmer gets the sign. Here's the delivery to Etchebarren. And he struck him out. Palmer gets Torborg this time. Torborg swung right through it. And there is 1 away. Here's Maury Wills. Wills 1 for 3 today. Has a stolen base. There's a ground ball towards first. Powell has it. He's going to step on the bag, and there are 2 down. Here's Jim Gilliam. He has a walk today, but otherwise he's 0 for 2 and a run scored. There's a ground ball again towards Powell. And it's going to be an easy play, and the inning is over. And the Dodgers are going to make a pitching change. So that'll close the book on Sandy Koufax as he went 8 innings. He gave up 9 hits, 3 runs on 3 earned, 4 strikeouts and a walk. He also served up 2 home runs. Pitching now for the Dodgers is going to be Don Sutton. Sutton during the regular season was 12-12 with a 2.99. He pitched 226 innings and struck out 209, walked 52, and gave up 19 homers. Here's Paul Blair. Blair 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Sutton. And he struck him out. So Blair's down on strikes. Here comes Etchebarren. Etchebarren 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Sutton. And he struck him out. 2 down here in the 9th. And here's Jim Palmer. Here comes the pitch from Sutton. He struck him out. Don Sutton comes in and strikes out the side. And we head to the bottom of the 9th. It is 3-1 Orioles. Here's Willie Davis. Willie Davis 1 for 3 today. Palmer looking in. He gets a sign from Etchebarren and he sets and delivers. There's going to be a ground ball towards Davey Johnson. And there is 1 down. Here comes Ron Fairley. Fairley 0 for 3 today. Pitch from Palmer. He struck him out. Strikeout number 6 for Jim Palmer. Here comes Jim Lefebvre. 2 outs here in the 9th. It's all up to Lefebvre. He's 0 for 3 with an RBI. Here comes the pitch from Palmer. Weak tapper over towards Powell. That's going to be the inning and the ball game. The Baltimore Orioles win the game 2, 3-1. And they now even the series at 1 game apiece. Palmer's going to be your winner. Koufax is going to be your loser today. Big story of the day is a couple big home runs from the Orioles. 1 from Powell and 1 from Baferi. And again, today's final is the Baltimore Orioles 3, the Los Angeles Dodgers 1. Series is now tied at 1 game apiece. I am Harwell Kell. Thanks for tuning in.